Elite Facts presents
10 inspirational transgender celebrities the world adores.
10.
Chaz Bono. First on this list, we have Chaz Bono, formerly known as Chastity Bono. Chaz Bono is an LGBT rights advocate, three-time author, speaker, and the only child of world-renowned entertainers Sonny and Cher. Bono underwent successful gender reassignment surgery between 2008 and 2010. However, Bono has been living as a transgender man since 1995. Chaz's parents, Sonny and Cher, were not supportive of his revelation at first. Cher came to terms with it within a year of Chaz coming out, while Sonny never did, since he was in Congress and he hadn't spoken to Chaz for about a year before he died in a skiing accident.
9.
Lili Elbe. Lili Elbe, born Einar Mogens Wegener, is notable for being the first transgender woman to openly undergo gender reassignment surgery. Her storied life has been the subject of 2 books, including the international bestseller The Danish Girl by David Ebershoff. Elbe married artist Gerda Gottlieb in 1904 while still legally considered to be of the male gender. Elbe, along with her husband, then moved to Paris, where a cross-dressing Elbe became the inspiration for Gottlieb's series of extremely popular paintings of hauntingly beautiful petite women dressed in chic fashions. Elbe traveled to Germany in 1930 in order to undergo a series of experimental sex reassignment surgeries. Unfortunately, because medical and surgical practices weren't as advanced as they are now, the surgeries spelled the end for Lili. But just before her passing, her name and gender was legally changed in a court of law. 8. Lana Wachowski. Without Lana Wachowski, the Matrix movies wouldn't exist, and we definitely wouldn't know that we're all living in a simulation. In all seriousness, though, Lana was born on June 21, 1965, as Larry Wachowski. Larry transitioned to being a woman in the last few years. She does all her work with her brother Andy Wachowski. They used to be known as the Wachowski brothers, but that has since been updated to the Wachowskis for obvious reasons.
7.
Lili Wachowski. Following in the footsteps of her sister Lana, Andy Wachowski came out as transgender on March 8, 2016. Going by the preferred name Lili Wachowski, she broke the news in a personal statement to the Windy City Times and GLAAD, which began with the headline, "Sex Change Shocker, Wachowski Brothers Now Sisters." Lili revealed that the news had almost come out several times because of the media. She wrote, quote, "So yeah, I'm transgender and yeah, I've transitioned. I'm out to my friends and family. Everyone is cool with it. Yes, thanks to my fabulous sister, they've done it before, but also because they're fantastic people. Without the love and support of my wife and friends and family, I would not be where I am today."
6.
Jennings. Next up on this list, we have one of the youngest famous transgender people in the world, Jennings. She knew from the moment she could talk that she was female, even though she was born male. Ever since she was old enough to perform in front of an audience, Jazz has been instrumental in introducing the transgender viewpoint within schools and was publicly dressing as a girl as early as kindergarten. Many have credited her with influencing their decision to come out as transgender. Truly an inspiration.
5.
Caitlyn Jenner. Probably one of the most well-known transgender celebrities in the industry today, Caitlyn Jenner is the latest celebrity to make a big splash in the trans world. The ex-Olympian was formerly known as Bruce Jenner and was already famous for being the patriarch on the reality show Keeping Up with the Kardashians before transitioning to being a woman. Caitlyn Jenner came out as transgender in an era where it was still considered out of the ordinary, and thanks to her, millions of people have since come out as transgender. 4. Laverne Cox. We think it's safe to say that everyone knows who Laverne Cox is. If not, you definitely need to watch Orange is the New Black, as it's a really, really good show. Anyway, Laverne Cox is best known for playing Sophia Bursette in the aforementioned hit Netflix original series. Surprisingly, Laverne actually has an identical twin brother. Identical twins are always the same gender, who has not gone through gender reassignment surgery like Laverne has. Her brother played her pre-transition character in Orange is the New Black.
3.
Carmen Carrera. Carmen Carrera is probably most famous for her appearance on the third season of RuPaul's Drag Race as a contestant, and then on RuPaul's Drag U as a professor on the show. Carmen is also famous for being the subject of a Victoria's Secret petition that garnered tens of thousands of signatures to allow her to appear as a model in the Victoria's Secret fashion show in 2013. Unfortunately, Victoria's Secret management didn't allow her in the show, but thanks to the notoriety the petition brought her, she's now one of the most beloved transgender people in the world.
2,
Renee Richards. Renee Richards has the distinction of being one of the transgender community's first spokespeople. She became one of the community's leading figures after she challenged the United States Tennis Association's decision not to allow her to compete in the women's category at the 1976 U.S. Open. Shockingly, considering the time period in which this incident took place, the New York Supreme Court ruled in her favor, reversing the ban in 1977. This was a landmark moment for transsexual rights, and Renee Richards is a true pioneer.
1,
Isis King. Model Isis King became the first transgender contestant on America's Next Top Model when she appeared on the show's 11th season back in 2008. She eventually returned to compete in the show's 17th season, All Stars, and King was one of the first transgender people to bring widespread primetime attention to the transgender community on television. A runway and print model, King also has the distinction of being the first transgender person to work with American Apparel. And that's our list. Did we leave any out that you know about? Let us know in the comments section below. And please remember to subscribe and tap the bell button to be notified when new videos are uploaded. Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like us and subscribe for more Elite Facts.